ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of The Nerd Chronicles. This is your host, Christian Paul speaking. Alright? This following episode here contains graphic content that may not be suitable for definitely children and some other viewers involved, which could involve graphic language, visual graphic content, and or both. Viewer discretion is advised.
So, the red pillars have lost their minds. Who wants to read?
Alphabet!
This guy was trying to convince people that this woman was 32, then 34, then 36. They're a joke. She's 45 and has a kid.
No.
Yeah, I said 45.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of The Nerd Chronicles. Okay? This your host, proud, lame, socially awkward, beta male, simp, nerd, whatever it is. Christian Paul's up in the house. Alright? And we are digging into part 2, basically asking, is Donovan Sharp your alpha guru? Okay, and this is basically claiming which Donovan Sharp basically lied about him, lying about him living in Las Vegas around 2015. We're actually going to go straight to this video. Let's go have some fun. The scriptures.
Welcome back to Red Pill Examined, where I look at and debunk Red Pill talking points and expose Red Pill content creators as hypocrites, liars, and scammers. And in today's video, we'll be going over an old article where Donovan Sharp admits to not living in Las Vegas in 2015.
Oh, wow.
Now, this of course contradicts what he's been telling his subscribers for years,
Disgusting.
which is that he moved to Vegas in July of 2010 and lived there up until 2018. He's also stated many times that this alleged period is when he learned about women and became this great pickup artist, which is the experience and foundation he draws from.
Right? Cookie moisturizer! Self-proclaimed alpha male. Continue.
To write books and courses that he then sells on his website.
And I bought one of them, man. Like, what he says and preaches are to an extreme. I've read it.
However, what we uncovered and showed in a previous video was that Donovan Sharp couldn't have been in Las Vegas in 2010 due to mugshots showing that he was still in North Carolina in both 2010 and 2011.
Damn!
So in this video, we'll be going over the article which further exposes this lie, which came from the website Donovan Sharp used to write for.
And we're going to dig into Donovan's charges into the next part as well.
Called Return of Kings.
You see?
Now, coincidentally enough, the article titled Timeless Truths from My Weekend in Vegas.
Oh, here we go. Homeboy is basically offing himself, and we see Donovan as a sexy son of a bitch who objectifies them by keeping them on their toes, their backs, and their knees where they belong. He contributes whatever time permits. Follow him on Twitter and Facebook. And you see why a lot of the hardcore feminists would be kind of misogynist and some stuff like this. I'm gonna give you some quick game, right? If you date a woman and she comes like combative, like non-compliant, argumentative, really actful to the point where she literally pisses you off, damn, you know what I mean? Actually try to the point where you actually try to say something wrong, just ghost what I wanted, walk away quick, or try to meld the situation and the next day just don't ever see her again, block her number the whole 9 yards. You don't even deserve to be, she don't even deserve to be around you moving forward. Let her go. You ain't gotta be doing all that nonsense that homeboy's doing. No need. Walk the fuck away. Alright?
This was written by Donovan Sharp himself and published on June 9th, 2015.
I'm not saying you gotta personalize women either. Absolutely not. I'm saying just walk away and be mature.
So the first and most obvious problem with this article is the title.
There we go.
As it implies that Donovan Sharp's article will be based on a weekend trip to Las Vegas and not from personal experience as a resident.
My God.
Donovan Sharp then confirms this in the first line as he says, "Last weekend, I took a much-needed trip to Las Vegas to blow off some steam." So if Donovan Sharp lived in Las Vegas from 2010 to 2018, then why would he in 2015 need to take a weekend trip to the city he lives in?
Good point.
Well, it's obvious that this article only makes sense if Donovan Sharp was coming from out of town to spend a weekend in Las Vegas,
right,
which he does confirm later in the article, as he states that he landed in the 702, which is the Las Vegas area code, and was picked up on a Thursday afternoon at the airport by one of his friends.
My God.
Now, I'm not going to go over the whole article, which contains Donovan
irrelevant.
Sharp's weekend exploits,
right,
but I will link it in the description in case you guys want to read it and have a good laugh. Nevertheless, by the end of the article, Donovan Sharp does confirm for a third time that his time in Las Vegas was as a tourist and not a resident. Viewing Sin City through this prism only further confirmed the doctrines I abide by. I'm very much looking forward to next year's visit. And so the question to ask in light of all of this is, did Donovan Sharp ever truly live in Las Vegas from 2010 to 2018?
Very interesting.
And if so, then what rock-solid evidence does he have to prove that that is indeed the case? Because what we've uncovered so far is that he was still in North Carolina in 2010, 2011, and from this article was anywhere but Las Vegas in 2015.
Oh, wow.
Another point is that Donovan Sharp lying to his male audience about many key aspects of his life in order to sell red pill ideology is no different than when Cosmopolitan magazine would lie and make up stories of women and their sexual exploits in order to sell to everyday women on the ideal of promiscuity.
Sex and city right there. You know, to send them in them lifestyle. The strong and independent don't need a man lifestyle. You know, that's what he basically trying to sell them on in order to actually get that grift and make that cash for the company. Ka-ching! Ka-ching! No disrespect to women that actually choose to live this life, you know, whatever they decide to do, freedom of choice, I'd fully support that. You know what I mean? But we actually talking about ideology and basic mindset, right? You know, and that arrogance actually possibly comes really beside that, but I'll discuss that at another time.
Abortion, and other destructive feminist ideas. Nevertheless, this video serves as just another example of the lies that Donovan Sharp has told his audience over the years in order to enrich himself based off of the lie that he was supposedly this great pickup artist in Las Vegas from 2010 to 2018. And so with that being said, I want to thank you guys for watching this brief.
All right. Now, we'll see what see out to the whole red pills and see what Dom Sharp had to say.
I wonder if he know that I know he's lying right now.
Ever. I lived in Vegas almost 8 years. And I've never heard of that. When were you there?
Yeah, what year was this?
This was in 10. Right here in 2010. Yeah.
So right when cell phones were...
I clicked it, and on July 1st, 2010, I landed in the LBG, and my life has been forever changed. I got kicked out of the state of North Carolina, moved to Atlanta for 6 months, then I land here, July 1st, 2010.
Oh! Somebody! Oh! He needs some milk!
All right. Let me go back for a bit. This your Alpha Guru. Is this your Alpha Guru right here? I'm gonna let you guys think about it for a moment while I work on part 3 of Donovan Sharp's craziness and how he's been fooling the viewers. All right, Chris and Paul from the Nerd Chronicles signing out. Gone.